Yeah, against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
You always just that active and that defending. I think it's like.
Are we live? People, deluded. I'm back again. I've got Mr. Hollywood, Mr. Curtis Shaw TV, ex-professional footballer and them things there, man. Thanks for blessing us small time.
DG. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. What made you hit that, by the way? Like, you got no right to hit that from there. Yo.
Honestly, I was drinking before the game and I was on this George Best thing, so I just thought, let me bang it. Like, literally. I thought I was being closed down, bro.
What a goal.
Hey, man, I'm sure you got there, man. I'm just spinning the same one for 50 years. You know us fullbacks, we're not supposed to be there, bro.
No, you're not, man. You're not. But yeah, man, what's happening, man? Good to be here, bro. Good to be here.
Good to have you back, my guy, man. It's been a while. I know I was on your channel last week, and obviously we're here now, but it's something that needs to get going. And obviously, where Arsenal's concerned, it's great. You know, there's all smiles and whatnot. I wanted to just, again, I've got my questions, but yeah, man, literally just want to ask you on Watford's game, your opinions on Arteta, how the summer signings are doing, so on and so forth. Standard procedures, bro. So let's jump straight into it, man. Watford game, talk to me, man. How did it go for you? What's all your opinions, man? It wasn't the cleanest of games now, was it?
Do you know what? It's one of them, innit? Like, at this stage of the season, it's just get the 3 points. But there were a lot of very good things in that game. Like, I thought the goals that we scored were exceptional. Like, they were like Wenger days goals.
What's your favorite one?
You know, which one do you think was the best one? I'm trying to even think.
That's what I'm asking you, bro. Because the Odegaard's one was dirty. Martinelli's one is dirty. Saka's one is disgusting. Like, I'll probably say Martinelli's, you know, just because
the flick round the corner from Odegaard, the set from Laka, and then first time top bins. Them goals, man. Them goals was like rolling back the years, man. I enjoyed them goals.
Muscle memory, Wenger ball and that.
Yeah, Wenger ball rolling back the years. I think, like you said, the thing that wasn't like clean about it is we kind of, you look at that game, you think we shouldn't have conceded 2 goals. Like the first one, all right, it's a goal that he wouldn't score it if he hit it another 30 times probably, but still can Cedric or Ben White get tighter? And the second goal for me is a shambles. I got to be honest. I mean, you're a defender. You probably got more of an outlook on it than me, but it's avoidable in so many ways. Xhaka with the sloppy pass, then Ben White gets done too easy. Even Ramsdale, for me, gets his angles wrong, kind of dives over the ball. So,
like, I mean, listen, against Spurs the other day,
yeah, like it's just one of them, because you always have this thing with Arsenal that, well, if we're playing a better team there, that could have gone wrong. But I think, you know what, let's focus more on the positives. It was a good win. They beat Man United at home. They drew with Man United away. So even though we look at the table and we say, oh, we should roll Watford, you still got to beat these teams. They're trying to survive. They're not just going to roll over. So I think overall it was a positive display. You know, the wingers scoring goals, Odegaard and Saka, I thought was just on another level. Laka obviously getting the assists. We want him to score, but, you know, at least he's contributing in that sense.
Yeah, there's nothing in it.
I think overall it was a positive win, but we still got to tidy up a little bit, like you said there.
You said some great points, and this is where I feel like, and you probably see it on your channel, when you're in these delicate moments, this is where you need to approach Arsenal with extreme balance. It's like some of the things you said there, you're either positive as Larry or you're negative Nanny. And you're right there. I feel the positives, as you said, the way we played football, I do like in the last couple of games, things haven't necessarily started well, but we've responded to it and got the results. The goals for me, I feel as we've got to this high standards now, same way we're waffling about the goals we scored, we need to want that clean sheet, because personally I think we gave it away. And I think, I don't know about you, how you feel, but I feel in the last 3 games or so against Brentford, Wolves, and obviously now, I think we've been giving away goals that shouldn't have. Like you said, the first one, I think was too open on the transition for as good as we were. We're not following runners. We're not stopping the cross. The last one, you mentioned Xhaka. Xhaka's actually lost the ball. Him and Partey are not following Sissoko. Ben White's got twisted up. As you said, I feel it's a bit harsh me blaming Ramsdale for the 2 goals. Potentially could have done better, man. man. So it is what it is. What do you make of the young players though? Because it's scary, man. Like it's honestly scary. You know, Martinelli. I'm not gonna lie. I feel, you know, the goals and turning it away. We kind of gas up the performance a bit, but Martinelli doing the job. Smith Rowe and Saka. Smith Rowe is playing no part, but Saka doing the bit. Smith Rowe's there. And then you've got Mr. Martin Odegaard, who's a bit older than them, but it's like I don't know. It feels like Arsenal fans, we don't gas up his thing enough. So it's like, where are you at with Odegaard now? Do you buy into the Ozil comparisons? Is there a long way to go? Where you at?
No, listen, I think he's a similar player. I think his footballing IQ is, you know, up there as probably the highest in the club. You can see how he gets in them little pockets of space. He always seems to have time and space on the ball. And sometimes we do this. I don't know why. Sometimes certain players we hype them and some we don't. I think in the summer the general feeling was go and get maybe Maddison, because I think when Odegaard came on loan, we weren't wowed by him. Let's be honest. He came in, he was tidy, he helped, but we weren't like, yo,
he's in his shell a bit.
Yeah, but sometimes a player needs that settling in period, that pre-season, that, you know, now he was probably staying in a hotel when he came on loan. Now he's probably bought a house or renting a house. Everything psychologically is different. So I got to be honest, I've always rated Odegaard, but I didn't feel he was productive enough at the start of the season. But I think we're seeing it now, and I think, listen, I think Arsenal fans are right to gas him up. Like, don't overhype him, of course, but I mean, he plays in a very similar way to Mesut Ozil. So I think we've got every right to enjoy him. I think Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, those guys are just, they're winning us the games at the moment. Let's be honest. They're the match winners. So you just want to see some of the experienced players kind of do it sometimes, because there will be games like even against Watford. Let's be real. Like Martinelli wasn't playing that well.
Several players weren't playing well. If we keep it a buck, I would say Saka, Cedric, Odegaard, probably Partey from the start to the finish for me, bro.
Yeah. But the goal turns around the player ratings that you're going to give him. I would have probably give him like a 6, but he scores. I'm like, yep, 7, 8. You know what I mean?
Trust me.
So
facts.
I think, listen, the youngsters are performing. Just quickly, what you said there about the defending. I'm wondering if Cedric's come in and done well. I think he's done all right. I actually think going forward, he's probably better than Tomiyasu, but not defensively. I just wonder if that dynamic of having both fullbacks attacking is what's kind of making us leak goals a little bit more, because Tomiyasu kind of tucks in and becomes a third centre-back. So I wonder if, even though Cedric's playing well, if it's kind of changed the dynamics of our defence a little bit, and that's why we're conceding.
That's a great point. For me, I don't really, I think that could be it, but it's for me, I just see, maybe it's because I'm a defender, and I got a lot of hate for this. I think we're an improved defensive side. I don't think we're necessarily a good defensive side. Listen, statistically, anything that puts us up there, I can't disagree. I'm not hating on it. The minute Arteta came in, he did want to improve the atmosphere around the Emirates and defending, and he's done that. And I feel the wheels are in motion, but we're not really street smart. You know, at times, as you saw in the Watford game, we're not following runners. We're not tucking in. You know, no one's looked over their shoulder for that fantastic goal by, I can't remember his name, Chucho Hernandez. That's in our game. You go to the Brentford game. I'd even go back to Newcastle, Norwich, and them sort of games there at home where we've kept a clean sheet and it's not really a talking point, so we're shut up about it. And I feel that's the stage they're at. You know, I've got a lot of time for Gabriel and Ben White. Them defenders and Saliba, as you know, they're going to do dumb things. Would you make a Ramsdale? Because even Ramsdale, me and you spoke time ago how, you know, he's a good keeper and that, but it's like he's 23. People are talking like he's world class. I don't know if it's just you, but I feel his distribution in the last couple of games looking a bit dodgy. I feel while I love the passing and that, can he get back to basics and things? And as I said, he's going to go through good or bad moments. None of these players are the finished articles. What have you made of Ramsdale recently as well?
Yeah, he's had one or two shaky moments, to be honest. Listen, he's had a great season. I have to hold my hands up. When we signed him, I wasn't overly convinced, but he has had a very good season. I think he'll be thinking that he can push Pickford out of that England team if possible.
Rightly so.
You wonder sometimes. Listen, you don't want him to believe his own hype too much. Just keep your feet on the